The Food Network is always looking for something cool for the whole family to watch and get inspired. So their new show is bringing in the next gen of chefs. It's the Food Network's Baking Championship Next Gen. And join me is Leia and Kiera, who live right here in the Valley. And I'm throwing on my gloves because I'll tell you, you two are hot. You guys are hot with this cooking going on here. How are you?
We're doing good.
Good. Okay, let's talk about how this all came about, because it really started with you auditioning like a couple of years before.
Yeah, so I auditioned a year ago and I didn't end up getting in. And then a year later, they contacted us and were like, do you have a sibling that likes to bake? And I'm like, I do. I have a younger sibling that, likes to bake. And then she went through the interview process and we ended up getting accepted.
That's awesome. Okay. Now, have you guys ever really baked together as, siblings, or was this the first time really like getting to bake together?
Well, I know that since Leah has her own business, I do help her a lot with her big orders because she has to try and balance baking and homework. So usually I do help her with that, and that's mostly where I learned how to bake like complicated things. But like before, I only baked simple things like banana bread and pumpkin bread.
Okay, let me stop you for a moment. Let me just rewind here. Okay. You have your own business at how old?
14.
14, and you have a license and everything?
Yeah.
What's the business?
So it's called Sweet Trendz Bakery, like Sweet Trendz with a Z, because I thought it was kind of unique. I do like all kinds of cakes, French pastries, I love crazy requests because it allows me to try new things, so yeah.
I like it. Okay, before we bake, let's talk about the show, because this is going to be the second episode going on.
Yes.
So what happened in the first episode, for those who didn't get to see it yet, or who have seen it, maybe you can tell a little bit more to them about what it was about.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so the first episode was kind of like a tryout. You weren't exactly in the competition quite yet. So the first two mini challenges was bake a dozen of the best cupcakes. And for our cupcakes, we made a yellow cake base with a hazelnut frosting and a truffle on top with praline paste. And the judges mostly liked it. And then for the second mini challenge, it was a pie, I think, was it?
Yeah, so it was like a pie challenge, and we ended up making a key lime pie, which the judges really liked. So.
I like that. Okay, so now we have the second episode coming up.
Yeah.
We can't give away too much, but what was the kind of challenge for this one?
It was like a family recipe, basically.
Got
or
it.
something inspired by that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, and I know it's also like with lemons, is that right?
Well, we did something with lemons,
Oh, is
Meyer
that okay?
lemons. Yeah.
All right, that's what I wanted. That's what we're saying, because that's kind of like a family recipe, and we're known here for them and stuff like that. So this
All
is very
citrus.
cool. Okay, we're going to bake, but I got to make sure I take off my baking gloves.
Yeah,
there.
that'll be
I
a
don't
little
think
easier.
it'll be easier. What are you going to show me that you have made? And this is something that people can actually get right here in the Valley?
Yeah, you could definitely order this. So these are raspberry chocolate eclairs. They have a chocolate pastry cream in them and kind of like a whipped cream on top with some fresh raspberries and raspberry coulis.
Okay,
So
where do we
first
start?
thing-
I need my gloves. Is there extra
Do you
gloves
want
out
love, or if you make yours, you can eat yours? It's
Okay,
only
all
when
right.
you serve other people that you want. Yeah, food safety.
I'm going to lose my job, people. These girls are amazing. They're great. Okay, all right, so what are we doing?
So I'm making these little kind of like shell shapes all along the border of the white chocolate ganache.
So are you like classically trained? Has anybody ever taught you how to do this, or is this all on your own?
I'm kind of self-trained. My mom doesn't really bake, and so like through trial and error and like different requests of like my family and different orders, I've kind of learned new skills.
Yeah, just leave mom underneath the bus there. Mom doesn't bake, but you do. I like this.
Mom teaches me how to cook. So.
Okay, and so I got to ask the two of you, how working together is it? I mean, doing this thing, because I kind of like saw a little bit of that clip where, you guys were kind of like being nice together. But I will say, before they came on, there was a little bit of like, no, this, no, that. Is that what we'll see in the show a little bit?
We work well together, but I think sometimes like we disagree whether like what flavor it is or what design to do. So it kind of just like depends what the challenge was and whose opinion we like better.
Yeah.
So.
All right, how am I doing?
You're doing pretty good. Try going inwards, like starting here and go in. Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so with this challenge, we can't tell, too much, but is the goal to have a Food Network show maybe, or to what's your...
I kind of want to own like my own bakery or like have a food truck, bakery, something like that. So then we're gonna put some little raspberries on
Put
it.
some raspberries on there?
Yeah.
All right, just right in the middle? Is that what you do?
Kind of in like the space that you made.
I love this. Okay, let's remind people the show is called the Food Network's Baking Championship Next Gen. Airs Monday on the Food Network, and then of course you can always catch a replay it on their social media. and their different things. Oh,
And then you fill the little gaps with the raspberry coulis.
All right, and then tell them where they can go and get actually your pastries here in the Valley.
So I have an Instagram, Sweet Trendz LLC, or Leia Loves Baking. You can DM me, message me. My phone number's in there. So yeah, any order, and yeah.
There it is. I like it. Also, too, we have information on the CW7AZ.com. Thank you, ladies.
Thank
guys are
you.
amazing. This is really cool. So I love it. All right.